ZVT, ladies and gentlemen, again, for the fourth time tonight, we are going to watch a non-synced ZVT game, because I can't sync with that banner in my way. But this is the losers match of the Nate MSL in Group C, and apparently Nate is an internet company in Korea, so that's always good to know. But it is between Iris and Hiva, Iris going down by a Jesus Power build by Saint on, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Whatever, I won't, it's a map, the really annoying map. Ultimatum, that's what it's called. Versus Hiva, who just got his face cut into little pieces by Flash. On the map we all know and hate, Match Point. So, it's a bit more even than Flash versus a Zerg, but I don't know who's gonna win, but I'm hoping, honestly, I'm hoping for a nice, long, good amount of game, and swarms going off, ultrasks dying, science vessels killing themselves, and Flash, in case you're wondering, I'm going to spoil this, so go watch the winners match right now. But Flash has moved on to his next group, whatever you want to call it, round of whatever. So, more Zergs will have to fall victim to him in the future. And Hiva, it looks like he's going for a 12 hatch, or he's just sending out a drone scout. What's it gonna be, Hiva? What's it gonna... There's Iris, not looking stressed at all. Okay, he's sending it straight down. That drone scout is doing something retarded. Okay, what you doing? What are you doing? What the hell? Oh, I swear it. Okay, moving on. I'll let you talk about what he's doing.
It's gonna be a hidden 12 hatch at the bottom right hand base. This is definitely gonna be a 12. Oh, maybe not. What? Okay, now I'm confused too. Now I no longer what he's doing. I thought it was gonna be a hidden 12 hatch, but no, he's going for the standard 2 hatch, and the other drones just wandering around going back. Maybe he thought that there would be cheese or something. That's about the only thing I can imagine. But yeah, that was really weird. I gotta say, I'm rooting hardcore for Iris for this because Hiva went. Well, he kind of failed pretty bad. So. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be rooting for Iris, and I hope, and I think he can get a victory here. This isn't. I don't think there's a weird build that that Hiva can necessarily do on this map to really catch him by surprise. As long as it's a standard game, I think Iris will be prepared. Anything that's not weird, I think Iris can handle pretty well.
Another 2 hatch.
So, is it really another 2 hatch? Well, we'll see what happens if it's a 2 hatch Muta, which is acceptable, or 2 hatch Lurker, which is unacceptable. Here comes the SCV scout also going out as well. So. You know, and well, there's still time for a 3rd hatcher to go down if he's going for a 3 hatch build as well. We haven't seen a layer yet. Factory coming up as well, so this is going to be a mech build. Mech. We should have known that earlier by the refinery, but I didn't think to call that earlier. Then forgot to mention that. But yeah, should be an interesting game. Good, going to see some Iris mech. Can't remember seeing Iris go mech, mostly because I haven't seen a whole lot of Iris games, especially recently. So he's kind of fallen out of memory in terms of his mech skills. But we'll get to see that here. I hope you guys are excited to see that because, well, I certainly am. Because you know, a lot of the older gamers don't really like going mech. Like Nada does not go mech, for example, does not go mech a lot and has a lot of trouble with his mech. So yeah, I hope I'm kind of interested to see how Iris does here.
And there we saw the lair for the 2 hatch Muta. Well, I'm hoping for Deja's sake that it's 2 hatch Muta because he will just slaughter himself if it's 2 hatch Lurker. I'm not even kidding. He'll pull like a yuck and yuck himself in the face when he's cooking food. Starport is now going down for Iris, so he's not seeing a second starport, so he might be just going for a 1 Wraith kind of harassment cute thing, or early dropship play, which is always kind of fun to see. But the Mulas will be able to, or maybe be able to stop any dropships that come. Definitely not Wraith. The Wraith will get something if Iris chooses to go for a Wraith. He's having a bit of trouble with his pathing. The Zerglings went all the way down. Unless he is looking for cheese, he is being a yuck. He is taking his Zerglings all the way around the map. Right-clicking, shift-clicking, whatever he's doing. I don't know why Iris would cheese, honestly. He's just a very overall strong player. There's a Spire. Deja is not going to kill himself. But Iris really doesn't have any reason to cheese. He's a very solid player. He'll be able to fend off anything standard from Hiva, as Deja so kindly pointed out. No, that's not a dropship. There's no control tower on the starport. So Iris is going for the 1 Wraith harassment, 1 port Wraith, or maybe he'll just pump a Wraith and then go back into a standard mech build. This map, I don't know how it is on against mech, but when this game was played, it was 7-1, the TVZ record, before this game was played. So, you know, you're honestly expecting Iris to win. The mech, it has a lot of high ridges on the map, so I'm assuming the mech wouldn't be bad at all. And now that Overlord is going to get sniped, and I'm going to let Deja talk about his feelings on the one Wraith into mech on this map especially.
Yeah, it's a very interesting build, going down with that early science facility as well, rather than getting like a second factory or something like that. But he is going to have a radiate out pretty early, I'd have to say, as long as he gets that control tower down, which I assume he has this all timed out, so we'll get that control tower down in time. And if he can get, well, you know, a pretty early irradiate out and really nullify the Mutalisks without even having to put down a lot of turrets, without having to pull down a lot of Goliaths, because no, he hasn't put down an armory as far as I can tell, and hasn't really put, he has that engineering bay going up, but I don't think his turrets quite yet. He might be able to get them up in time, but yeah, this Wraith is also doing a little bit of damage. You're going to pick off a second Goliath, but yeah, there's the Hydras down as well, so we might see a transition from Mutalisk right into Lurkers, which would be nice since we haven't seen that yet in any of these games. And Ling's getting a little bit of run by here, going to get a nice little scout here, trying to stop one of the turrets from going up, not going to be successful. We are going to have the Science Festival out, going to have a Radiate out quite early. That Wraith taking one Scourge in the face. Going to be able to run away though. I think Wraiths can outrun Scourge, just straight up, just outrun them. And turrets are going to be up in time as well, so this Mutalisk Harass is not going to do much of anything. Very prepared for it. Still operating only off of one factory, one barracks. That barracks not even producing. So yeah, we're gonna wait for a little bit until we get some heavy mechanized play. Gonna wait to get that army down so you can get some Goliaths and also get down some more factories. Only got one factory right now, but these vultures are gonna get a run by. That is not a tight wall. Oh my god, Hiva, that was just awful by Hiva allowing that to happen. Losing 2 drones already, probably gonna lose a third there. And these vultures have pretty much already paid for themselves as they're gonna get a couple more kills here. Probably there's a fourth kill. Where is it? Come on, get that 4th kill. Make this really worthwhile. 3 vultures killing off 4 or 5 drones is quite good, but only able to get the 3. Still a good, decent harasser. Definitely putting Heave on the back foot, putting disrupting some mining as well, throwing up a bunker as well just to defend. So yeah, I kind of like Iris's position right now. Has the science vessel out. These Hydralisks that came out, I haven't even seen Mulus, so kind of the turrets aren't very useful. But yeah, Iris still is in good shape. Has the science vessel out early if there is going to be some lurkers coming out as well.
Hiva took the mineral only at kind of 9 o'clock. That is completely and utterly useless to a Zerg who wants to go into Defilers early. But